7 kilos. That should be fine. Wish me luck. I think this should work. In my brain, this works. As long as we keep a tiny bit of surface water here, this should work. Wish me luck. Trouble is, bitches are never basic. I don't know, Mex. I have met some basic bitches in my time. I have known some basic bitches. And that's not a derogatory thing, really. I've just met some basic bitches. Okay. So we can now get in here, which means we can slap down and gas pump. We'll slap him down right there. And we'll run a bit of... I don't think we need to worry about the temperature on this, do we? It's a little bit warm. It is a little bit warm. Corner locks are dangerous. I know. If somebody comes here and breathes, then it's kind of fucked. But we'll seal this up once I've got the pump in. I agree. Corner locks are dangerous. They're not something I normally like to use. But for now, it'll be kind of perfect. Where's this going to go? All the way over here. I don't even remember what this is used for. It's carbon dioxide. Fine. We'll force the oxygen out up here. That should be okay. What I'm going to do is put a bridge in. And then just knock a piece of this out. Just so I don't do anything daft. You can go... like so. This will be fine. It's only a temporary job. We'll rip all this out afterwards. The tilt is starting. It's small, it's slow, but it's there. The tilt is starting? What do you mean? Don't get involved with me and shit. He's just going to ban me if he thinks I'm causing trouble. Listen, it's a new day, a new dawn. And it's my birthday! Stop giving me shit! I'm streaming on my birthday, goddammit. Goddamn. I know a lot of people stream on their birthday, but that's because their chats give them money. So, I'm here purely out of the goodness of my heart, damn it. Ah, shit. Oh, fucking hell. It's your birthday too! Zor, happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you today, if that's not a rude question? How old are you? Are you a glorious youngster, or are you a miserable oldster like me? I'm not doing a damn thing to you. Damn right, only half. I'm watching you, son of a bitch. Clearly doesn't say birthday in the stream tags. Exactly. Exactly. One fart, sneeze, exhale, and poof. 30. Nice. I'm 34. I actually didn't remember last night, but I am 34, so the lady tells me. 34. Right, we need to finish this now. 30 fucking 4. Who'd have thought it? Not me. Yeah, we're getting our radiant liquid pipe research, then we can slap some stuff in there. Okay, we're getting there. Got stuff on the go, but we're getting there. Yeah, as soon as they've finished this stuff, I'll just whack a tile here, and then this should be fine. Oh, Ezekiel. Birthday stream money, Kappa! Thank you, buddy. I wasn't fishing for that. So I was more just having a rant.
Birthday stream money, Kappa.
Thank you, buddy. Oh god, the text-to-speech lady's loud. A smidge younger than me. Well, damn it, there goes my slime lung chance. What do you mean? Sometimes forget my age. People ask me, I have to take a moment. I just wing it. I've always been a little bit inspired by my nan, right? And I was telling the lady about this last night because she's always baffled by how I genuinely don't remember how old I am, right? I know it may sound like a really dumb thing, but I genuinely don't remember a lot of the time. And it's partly because my nan inspired me. My nan died when she was like 96. She was an old lady. But on her birthday, she used to get an array of different cards because she told everybody she was a different age, depending on what scenario she was in. So when, on like her 90th birthday, we've got a picture of her. She used to put like, she used to get loads of cards because she was an old lady. They'd be all over the living room and like, you know, above the fireplace and all over the place. And there'd be a range of numbers from all different people around the country and stuff that all didn't know quite how old she was. So you'd have like on her 90th birthday, I think it ranged from like 85 to 89 or something, all different ages. And nobody ever knew how old she was. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, thank you to Sudra. But I've always been a little bit inspired by that. It's like a cheeky little lie. Like, you're only lying about your age. It's not a bad one, is it? Really. What happened to all the people? What happened to all the people going on about how old you are? Ah, they got their fill last night, mate. They had their fill last night. I'm not that old. I look old because I've got a big beard. But if I get rid of the beard, I've got a proper baby face, so I don't feel so bad. I'd rather look old but be able to do something about it than just be old. Ah, shit. 34 isn't old, what the fuck? I know, but people tell me I'm old. People tell me I'm an old bastard. Especially when you're on Twitch and there's people watching at like 16. Like, oh my god, Grandad, why aren't you playing Fortnite? Prick. Do you know what I mean? There's an element of that. 15, there you go, Emu. You see? I am twice and a bit old as you. At which point you're like, motherfucker. This old bastard playing games. Why isn't he retired? What is his game? What is his deal? Alright. Let's get this out of here. But you know what I mean though, NC? Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, this isn't Fortnite, you old bastard. Have I done something stupid here? Oh right, I've not turned this on yet. Oh, only half. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Right, let's get this bastard sealed up. Yeah, thank you for the bits, guys. Genuinely. It is appreciated. Just needed to pop in. You ginger bastard. Shit. I knew there was something else coming.
Yeah, ginger bastard.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, ginger bastard. Thank you, though, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, fucking hell.
Now leave me alone.
I still might ban you. Oh, Christ. Funny, funny, funny. Thank you. Right, let's crack on. I want to get this vent built now, which means we need to get this built now. In fact, we could just rip out this wall. Now leave me alone. Right, so we'll get this built. We'll pump some chlorine in. We've got 7 tons of algae. How is Jean looking? Jean's looking fucking hot. She's good. Jean is doing well. So, let's carry on with this. Let's see. We'll rip you out. We'll put a couple of ladders in here. Because we need to get piping in and stuff yet. Which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's start getting some temp shift plates going as well. And we'll just make them with a bit of granite maybe. So that's going to be a... This is where the floor is going to be. So we'll do these like... Some of these in like this. This is fine. This is fine. It'll look pretty as well. The bot doesn't trigger on bit gingers. You gotta call the fuck nugget even when trying to be nice. It does have a cooldown. It does have a cooldown, that's all I'll say. Life has no morals? What? How'd you work that one out? That's not fair. I mean, I'll take the fact that I've not got a soul, but no morals. No, sir. I got many morals. Jesus. It is toasty warm up in this bitch, isn't it? Christ. Okay, that's now done. Which is good. We'll get that sealed up. And then we'll get this done. And then we should be good to go. Cool. I might dig out some of this algae whilst we're here as well. Just I'm probably going to need it in a bit. And I don't want to be having to scramble to try and get it when I've sealed all this up. Dig out some of this coal too. Why not? Why the hell not? Just get all that stuff gone. Okay. This needs to be done now. I'm doing too much priority 8 stuff elsewhere. But that's fine. Loads of morals, none of them good. What do you mean, Max? This from the man that's got a kinky sex dungeon in his basement. I don't think you're the one to quiz me on morals, sir. How dare you? How very dare you? You kinky sex dungeon bastard. Alright. We'll put Jean back to work shortly. We'll just let her get to a safe level or whatever. That's our radiant pipes done now. This is all connected. This is all sealed up. So let's crack this on as well, and get it going. Nice. Oh, the chlorine looks really vibrant through insulated pipes. That looks nice. Don't kink shame me, ginger bastard. It's not kink shaming. I would never dream of kink shaming him. But saying that, you don't know what he's into, crazy. I mean, I've heard stories about Mex. He's well known in the Netherlands. Not as Mex, not by his real name. He's known as something completely more sinister. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to struggle a little bit. We might want to knock out a couple of these tiles above. But it's fine. The oxygen will kind of ping-pong around and allow it to overpressurize a bit more, so we should get a decent amount of chlorine in here pretty quickly. So that'll be fine. One thing I'm a little worried about is the CO2 levels, but it can sort of trickle down here. We've probably got quite a bit of CO2 going down there. How are you starving? You're fine. Stop being a jerk. We have 124 fried mushrooms. We're golden. We're fine. Let's get rid of this shit. I'm going to slap in some compactors down here as well. Just so that we can sweep up this stuff a bit quicker. And we'll get this stuff mopped up as well. No, you bastard. Great work. Wait, did she pick up clay? Oh, there was two of them. There was two people running entirely inside each other then. There's Lyra and Nisbet literally synced. I thought Lyra just picked up clay and algae at the same time, but no, there's just two dupes there. Completely synced up. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I want to crack on with getting this finished before it starts becoming a problem. I do have a little bit of polluted water kicking around here that we can use. I'll probably drop all this down into one bigger tank. We can do some exploring at the same time. There's quite a bit of water down here, so we'll use that water to cool this off. We're going to need to put radiant pipe in here as well. So I need to kind of think about where the piping's going to come in now. So I might have to rip a couple of bits of wall out. So we can't do all that much piping, but we can do a bit. So maybe we'll have it like come in from this side, and then literally just go up and down. you think? I could do some granite piping in the middle as well. I don't have that much metal at the minute, which is kind of what's bothering me a little bit. So we'll do a bit of granite piping down the middle. And then you'll need to be... Where are you going to come in from? I don't want it to be on the surface water here, you see. I just want it to be dealing with the steam. So if I put the pipe through here, it'd sit through surface water, and then I'd be cooling water that I don't really want to. I don't mind the water being hot, because it's probably going to be used for electrolyzers and stuff anyway. But where's my water going to come in from? I don't know if I want to do this smart with like liquid shut-offs and stuff. You know, temperature sensors, liquid shut-offs. You know, circulate the water until it's toasty hot and then dump it. Or constantly flow it through. What do we reckon? What have I unlocked so far? I've got thermo sensors. And I should have liquid shut-offs. Yeah, I've got liquid shut-offs. I can't put them in the room though, because they'll overheat. What might be a nice way of doing this, guys? What do we think? I've not done one of these in a while. This is going to trip me up, I know it is. This way I could circulate the water until it gets to a toasty hot temperature and then dump it, rather than having a pump constantly running, so it'll save more power. If I have a pump that's constantly flowing it through, then all I'm doing really is going to be warming up one large body of water by a little bit every time it drops out. Whereas this way I can circulate, what, 40 packets of water and then dump it. Makes sense, doesn't it? So we'll probably do that. The only thing is I can't remember for the life of me how I want to do this. How do I want to do this? I don't want this water to be doing anything. I don't want this to be affected, really. Shit, no, I'm going to need another shut-off, aren't I? Sorry, I'm being an idiot, guys. Bear with me. I can't do this with just one shut-off. I need another. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So, maybe if we had another shut-off... Fuck. Oh, my poor brain. My poor brain. Hold on. Give me a sec. My poor brain. It's not working. So this is going to be my liquid coming in. In fact, I don't need a shut-off for that. That can just be a bridge. And that will only allow it to fill up when it's got space in the pipe anyway. Yeah? Meh. And this doesn't really need to be insulated, this pipe out here. Because it's probably going to be like 30 degree water. Don't mind that not being insulated. So that can just be in anything. Okay. So that's my feed in pipe coming in. But where am I going to have my shut-off? I think my shut-off still needs to be out here. I think my shut-off still needs to be out here. Oh, sorry, hold on. More efficient to circulate. One is all you need, and you will... And will it over here? 110. I think they do, Mex. I'm not getting gold. Oh no, overheat temperature plus 50. Need a shut-off on the exit. Yeah, Vix, it's been a while. It's been a while. If I build this out of metal, out of refined iron, will this be 125 degrees overheat? If so, I can have it in here, can't I? I can actually have it in the room. Because this is what, 110? Yeah, 110. 110. So I could have my shut off here. Sorry, for those of you that are fucking face palming, just bear with me. I could have my shut off like there. Yeah. Yeah, that would work. That would work. So, what we need is a bridge there. Now, what temperature do bridges overheat at? Because bridges overheat, don't they? Oh shit. What temperatures do bridges overheat at? Because I have cooked bridges before with like magma, but I'm assuming it's quite a high temperature, isn't it? Slap a bridge there. I'll just get rid of that pipe. I'll just get rid of this for a second as well. Like, you can melt bridges, but I can't remember what temperature it is. I know I've melted bridges with messing with magma, but I don't think it'll melt in a steam, guys. I don't really know. Don't really remember. I think we could probably put Gene back to work in a minute. Yeah, I've got 8 cycles to get this done, so I kind of need to hurry a little bit. I need to get this vacuumed as well, don't forget. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Will not melt 110, yeah. What is the temperature though, Max? I can't remember. I know I've cooked them before doing like oil boilers and magma rooms and stuff. Again, I think I've probably forgotten more about this game than I remember at the minute. So we'll have a liquid shut-off here. Yeah. Which will then go into there. We'll do this with insulators because it doesn't really matter. No, we'll do it with radiant, fuck it. It's an extra bit of radiant pipe. So that can circulate, unless it spots a... Unless it spots the temperature's gone too high. Yeah? It's over 300 something, right, okay. Last time you melted one was a hot steam geyser. Yeah, I can't remember the fucking temperature at all. Hot steam's 500, that's probably why. I think it's something like 400 odd degrees. I think it's like 460 or something stupid. It's a weird number if I remember rightly. Okay. And then this is going to come out of here. And have to go somewhere. We'll figure out where later. But that should be fine. Oh wait, hold on. This needs to be bridged in, doesn't it? And also, this probably does want to be insulated, because there could be a packet stood in that water for a while. So we'll do that. Wait, so are you talking about? You connect two inputs, temp sensor. Yeah, I've not done the temp sensor yet. KTO, what do you mean, sorry, buddy? Does that make sense? So water flows in here, hits this bridge. It will only enter if it can. So it'll sit in here mostly. Might be one packet sat in there warming up, which meh. And then it will flow round and round and round, and it'll keep cycling until we choose to dump it. Based on this temperature. Pipe, bridge, and shut off. Here you mean? It's because it's going to circulate past the pipe bridge. It's going to circulate past this. Oh, do you mean because the packet might bounce back? Wait, bridge wrong. Input has prior. Wait, what are you talking about? Bridge wrong. Input has prior. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. This should be after. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's okay, we can do that. So if I put my bridge up here, that would be fine. God, I'm so fucking rusty. So now this only merges in if it can. This will be meanwhile flowing everything round. That makes sense? I think that makes sense. Fuck it, let's build it. Let's go. That should be fine to get this built. How's our chlorine room getting on down here? Starting to get a bit of chlorine in there. The only problem is we can't get rid of the oxygen at the moment. Oh, this is dormant. Is it worth me analysing this? Should I bother analysing it? We could do, I suppose. There's not very much chlorine there at the minute anyway, so let's analyse it. Deconstruct that. Cycle 100. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You sure you don't want two shut-offs? I don't think I'll need them. So the idea is that this is my input pipe, and this will fill up the system. At which point, if the system's filled, then it won't pump in any more water, right? And then the water can just be circulating through here until it hits this shut-off. If it's active, then it will divert the water. If it's got too hot, it will dump the water. If not, it will carry on circulating. That makes sense, doesn't it? And it's not like I'm not doing this to superheat the water. It's just so I can get more use out of it before I dump it. Then we can sieve it and get it back to 40 degrees. Invert the vertical bridge. If I invert that bridge, then this is priority on the pipe. If I invert this bridge, I don't think I need to, do I? Seems good to me. I see no reason to invert it. Yeah. Again, I'm rusty, guys. You'll have to bear with me a little bit. I always fucking struggle with these. I've built loads of these. I've got a fucking video on YouTube on how to build one of these. That's how rusty I am. I can't even fucking remember it. Right, let's connect this up as well. It's a bit of a waste of conductive wire, but whatever. So if you go above like 95, I don't know. The shut-off will be the first encounter. I think that's what you want, and the bridge after takes care of excess. Well, this bridge is controlling the flow. I want the flow to come through here, round here, and then hit this shut-off. At which point, if the shut-off's disabled, it will bypass. It will bypass and carry on. If it's enabled, then it will let the water out and more can flow in. That's kind of what I was going for. But yeah, as I say, we need to get this vacuumed and stuff. I don't have very much time. Don't have very much time for this. I'm hoping that'll work. If not, we'll rip it open at some point. We'll rip it open. One thing I probably should do as well is do an overflow tank. So I might bring this pipe down here whilst I've got the chance. And do an overflow tank below. So let's do that. That'll be fine. I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Right, let's get some of this crap swept up. Let's get some of this out of here. We have obsidian again. Son of a bitch. Son of an bitch. Cool. So that bit holder you got those ridiculous cake bits hanging out. What do you mean? Do you want me to empty it? There you go. How about that? It's empty now. I didn't empty. Okay, that's a good bit of sweeping. Let's get rid of these ladders as well. Because, you know, we like to get rid of ladders. You'd leave both outputs for options. Don't want to break that vacuum. Leave both outputs for options. Oh, you mean from this? From the pump, you mean? Sorry, Vixen. I'm on beverage number 2 now. Cold coffee. Lovely. The only problem I've got is I've got fecal gas in here. So I might need to actually put a vent in here to pump in some hydrogen or something later. Because if I've got no hydrogen in here, there's no temperature transference going on. So I might do that. The only problem is if this gets over-pressurized, I'm kind of boned. Yeah, take 2 seconds to do this. I'd rather do this now so I don't cock it up later. Oh, I don't have very much stuff at the moment. Food has decayed. Pepper nuts, fine. Hassan. Good job. Good job. So yeah, I've got like 5 cycles to get this vacuumed. Like, I need to put a pump and stuff in down here yet. I've not figured out how I'm going to do that either. So, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Ah, fuck. Itchy eye. Okay, so you're now in. We'll just rebuild this quickly. Get you done. So obviously we're going to need to get power and stuff here before we can actually get any water out of it. Anyway, so there's quite a few things we need to do. I always get confused with gas and water flow priorities with bridges and valves, etc. For me, it's more... It's trying to figure out whether you're going to have a bouncing packet. And I always cock it up. It always ends up biting me in the ass. But with this sort of build, I kind of want to make sure it's right, otherwise, meh. Displacement vacuum? What, as in, like, put water in it? Flood it? Is that what you mean by displacement? But do you know what I mean by that, a bouncing packet, Muggins? You know, that one bastard that goes back and forth, cocks everything up. Gets repeatedly cooked or repeatedly cooled or whatever. They're the ones that get you. I'm going to have to move this water as well at some point, so it's going to be right in the way. And that is not handy, Murray. Murray. Don't do that, because I know what you're going to do. You're going to walk out on this side. I don't want you to do that, Murray. Yeah, I don't know how we do it with water, because water has weird janky mechanics sometimes when it falls. It will actually push gas upwards rather than moving it, like deleting it. So I don't know. We'll probably just slap a pump in down here, to be honest. The phrasing is hilarious, though. What do you mean? That's what it is, though, isn't it? It's a bouncing packet. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't get what you were saying. You're being naughty. Naughty! Or start diagonal pattern build. I don't have time, Vixen. I've got 4 cycles till this is active, so... Is this the preview? It is, yeah. It is Furious. Star pattern diagonal build. Yeah. Well, it's this that I need to get vacuumed, not the inside. It's this outer shell. So, it'll be fine. We'll do it. As long as I get this capped for now... it doesn't matter if it overpressurizes a little bit. I can then pump water in later. It's more I want to get the shell and stuff built quickly. That's the biggest thing. Okay, right. And this needs to be done. Let's get rid of all these ladders. They just look dirty. Let's get them out of there. I do like a closed build, has to be said.